Okay, it's live. So I'm gonna end this when y'all come on over. Hey, I hope it stay live because I'm gonna try to take y'all in the room. Oh, where that bag at? Man, that was good. Y'all, that was good. I almost ate all both of them. Boy, my stomach swole now. Let me see something. Uh-uh. I wonder if that's stunned. I can't tell. I'm trying to see if that's stunned. Mm-hmm. Okay. It is from the cup. Oh, no, these was the pack. Ooh, honey, I hooked them things up. It was from the pack. I bought 2 packs and only used 1 pack of the seasoning, right? Then I add in some butter, like a big tablespoon of butter in there while it was boiling. Then I sprinkle some garlic in them, black pepper, and complete season. I put my own seasons in it, plus 1 pack of the beef flavor. I left the other pack. I kept the other pack out. And added an egg, a raw egg. Put your egg in there and then beat it up. You know how the eggs do in noodles. And then grated out some cheese up in there, and some chives and a little bit of hot sauce, baby. hmm Isaac loved those cups noodles. Yeah, noodles are really good. They say they're not good for you, but they good. Yeah, it was. I just ate 2 little bowl full. Now let me get up my mess. Now I hope this thing act right, y'all. So cause we going in my room. Y'all know I ain't get ready to sit up. See you. And the only reason why I'm trying to go live on my laptop is because my phone ain't got no charge on it. And that's my fault because I fell asleep. I ain't plug it up or nothing. So, and I was looking at this right here. I was thinking about making this for tomorrow, making me some cold pasta and just add tuna. And then I looked up some recipes for these garbanzo beans. And guess what I can make with them? Some fritters, like little patties. Once I boil them and cook them, these are some garbanzo beans. Thumbs up the line. Yes, y'all. Put that cheese in the refrigerator. Chad, I'm done with all this internet stuff. It's so difficult. It's difficult, and I don't like that because the batteries and stuff. I mean, it's not the batteries. It's just that the internet is messed up. I'm up high. I shouldn't have no problem with this internet. I should not. I should be able to go live and stay live. Oh, your connection is unstable. It's always something, but you pay that bill on time. And that's another thing. They had the nerve to send me a thing to my phone, talk about my bill due. I pay my cable bill every first around the first of the month. I don't be late. I never had no late fee or nothing. And so they come tell me, talking about your bill due on the 26th, which is tomorrow. I don't care when it's due, but that's when I can pay it. It's on the first. I pay my rent first, then everything else come next. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the first time they ever done that. And I wonder why. So it made me think I might have forgot to pay it. No, I ain't forgot to pay my bill. I got it on my bank statement. I've been here all how many months? I can't even remember. I ain't never skipped a month paying nothing. So don't come for me. Like they get ready to tell me when I'm gonna pay my bill. No, you can't tell me when. I tell you when I can pay it. And then we go from there. That's one thing about the contracts, y'all. I hope y'all know that. Now, when you get your light bill and stuff like that, all that stuff. They really, rent is from the first to the fifth. You know that. After that, late fee. That's everywhere in the world almost. Unless you got something you working with a private renter, somebody that own the home, and y'all got a different kind of payment plan. But most rents I do on the 5th. We know that. Before the 5th, before you get a late charge, before the 16th, before you get court papers or whatever. No, whatever, something late fee to the 16th. I don't go that far, so that don't apply to me. I'm trying my best not to go that far, okay? But I've been doing pretty good with paying my rent before the 5th since I've been here. But for them to send me a bill talking about on the 26th, I got the money, but that's my rent. My rent getting paid first, then phone bill, then cable bill, then on down the cocker line. So, but that's the first time, they sent it like as if it's late or something. So I had to check. No, it's been paid for this month right here. Now they want me to pay it now for the next month, but on the 26th. That's the first time I ever got that. So I was like, okay, hope they ain't don't push no button nowhere in my cable cutting up. Oh my goodness, Tommy got paid Wednesday and then all our bills came out. That's how it be. I save every paycheck. That's how you got to be. That's why we were just talking about this the other day, how some people be scared to spend money. And you're right, because you got to keep a roof over your head. It's hard out here. And it's so hard to move. Once you get a place, you sure better keep it. I ain't lying. It's hard to find a place. But you got to have that money to move. It's a beast moving. Oh my Lord. I feel for anybody that got to move. Now, if you want to move and you can afford all that, then fine. But it's hard to move, y'all. You know how much money you got to have to move? It's a lot, not counting the rent and first month deposit. Thank God I didn't have to pay no deposit on the lights and stuff like that. And everything is in my name. So I thank God for that. But it's a little rough out here. But but God, God got us. So I am not worried about wherever I go and wherever I be, I'm gonna be fine because I got Jesus. I just plugged it up, so that's gonna make it hesitate. So yeah. But with this internet cutting up like that, and then you got the nerve to send me a bill. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. My bill is paid. And it's gonna get paid when I get ready to pay it again. And that's after I pay my rent, okay? You ain't getting nothing before then, nobody. I'm sorry. Ooh, I just came on because I was up. But since I'm up, we're going to do us a daily bread right quick. I ain't talking about nothing, y'all. How you doing tonight? What did you tell me what you cooked? You thought, thank you. Yep. It's hard. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, that's how it is. Yep, before the 5th. Yeah, pay that rent before the 5th. And it's late. It's late on the 6th over here. If you don't pay about a 5th, you get that late charge on the 6th, 7th, but you better pay it before the 16th or they're going to take out court papers. Yeah, that's how it is over here. It's something. I ain't never had to go that far here. Thank you, Jesus. And when I was at the Y, we had to pay rent too. And I never was late over at the Y, but I think I did do a video. They left a note on my bed saying that I hadn't paid my rent. But when I went down there with the receipt, they checked everything and they had made an error and they corrected it. And so that went good on my credit because I was there for 2 years and was never late. They tried me one time, but I had my receipt. That's why you keep your receipts, honey. If you got receipts in your phone for paying your bills, and you better keep them. Put a star by them and lock them. Put a star by them and lock them. Keep them bad boys. If you get paper receipts, keep them. It's good to get them in the paper. Don't get everything on this phone. And I'm here to change all that. That's why I got my bank statements. They still come in the mail. I need to go ahead and get Duke Power to send me a light bill. I want my light bill sent. And I'm going to get Spectrum. Instead of using this phone doing everything, I'm getting ready to get them to send me a bill. I still pay it over the phone, but long as I got a bill, and make sure you get your confirmation numbers from paying your bills. You say I'm sweating, it's hot. I'm having hot flash. Let me go get some ice water and I'm gonna cut this ceiling fan off. Yeah. You better make sure because they could come up with this, something saying that you didn't pay. Like Spectrum, this is the first time Spectrum did that since I've been here. Y'all better have confirmation numbers. So when they call you talking about you ain't paid something, or you come home and your stuff disconnected and you don't know why, you better have them confirmation numbers because they can be wrong. Oh no, my honey, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. I had somebody else was on here talking about how high their light bill was. And then this other girl was talking about how somebody light bill was $3,000 or $4,000. How did something get that high? $500, that's ridiculous. I know you got a family though, but thank you, Jesus, and I ain't bragging. My light bill was so low this month. I thank God. It averages 60 to 70 in here. I'm only one person, and it's a small unit, and it's for 55 and over. And I try to be super conservative, especially with the air. You see, I'm up here sweating now. Let me go get my ice water. Hang on. Yeah, because that's crazy. These bills is ridiculous. I remember rent used to be cheaper than $500. Good Lord, y'all remember? My Lord, it's with this song. I ain't gonna let it worry me though. We gonna be all right. I ain't studying these bills. Whatever. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't studying these bills, y'all. I ain't studying them. I'm studying my rent and rest. I ain't studying no cable. I don't have cable. I just got internet so I can work my laptop. But you know what? You let Spectrum play with me if they want to. They can keep that cable. I keep my little $40 a month. It's not cable. I keep saying cable. It's just the internet. I don't care. I'll go live on my cell phone and what? And use that other little regular phone that I've been using to do my daily bread. What? I don't care nothing about this laptop like that. But don't come for me with my bills. And we already don't want to pay them. And then we paying them on time, and you're gonna try to give somebody some static. You better go ahead. You better go ahead. Sitting on money, you can't even touch it. And I know we gotta have a roof over our head. Ain't nothing free, y'all. That's one thing about it. We gotta realize ain't nothing in this world free. But air, and they get ready to charge us for that problem. Breathing. But ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free. You can get some things free. God will bless you and you run into some stuff. But other than that, honey, girl, it's a hot mess on this earth. You hear me? It's okay. God got it. I ain't even worried. You see me smiling. I don't care. I ain't got nothing for this world. I ain't never heard of that. What's that? Kids always running air, yeah. I ain't too crazy about the air. I ain't too crazy about it, but when it's like this, I keep having these hot flashes. They ain't nothing but hot flashes. And then I just got through eating them hot noodles and hot sauce, and that stuff will make you sweat too. Mm. Look at that ice in there. Mm. I ain't sitting up too much long. I ain't sleepy though. I've been asleep already. Oh, let me go ahead and get the daily bread in. He needs the air too. Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing, y'all. Just up, and it's 11:30. I get up at 3:30 in the morning. But tomorrow I might not go to work till 6. I ain't due until I ain't gotta be there till 6. But I usually go in at 5. I don't know what time I'm going in tomorrow. I need to get that extra hour on in, but I ain't even pressed. I ain't pressed. I'm really not pressed. And I'm it's not a upsetting feeling. It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'm tired of I ain't worrying about no bills no more, whatever. This is coming out of Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 17. It say, and I took the 2 tablets and cast them out of my 2 hands and break them before your eyes. That's Deuteronomy 9 and 17. Moses is in anger threw 2 tablets of stone on which God had written the 10 commandments. He had to go back to God for him to make replacements of the broken tablets. Moses' anger over Israel breaking the commands of God was just, but he was wrong to throw these special stones and break them. Let us not, Lord, react to other sins in anger way that causes us to do what we ought not to do. Let us be angry, but sin not. Let us not think that the wrath of man will work the righteousness of God. Let us remember you have said, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. Amen. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's amazing that came up. I know I had not read it. Do you know, when I picked up my phone today, the first thing popped up on there was, do not touch my anointed. Okay. Then I watched the whole video with Trend G. He was talking about what happens to people that mess with the chosen ones. Now follow me, okay? That mess with the chosen ones. So I was really interested in that, so I listened to that. Hey, yeah, you might better want to leave the chosen ones alone. That's why. Okay, so anyway, the identification of being a chosen one. Like, if this is aware, or are you having these dreams? Are you having these feelings? Does this happen to you? Okay, for instance, if you walk in a room and people just start, people be staring at you, and it's like you feel an energy, or you feel something. You can tell when something is good, or you can tell when something is bad, or you get a look from somebody and they don't even know you. And then there's always something going on in your life with some people don't like you, or they're lying on you, or they trying to do things against you, or it seems like everybody working against you. That's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. You may be a chosen one, or you may just be a regular Christian child of God, and that's just the devil in folks. And it's a spiritual battle. You understand what I'm trying to say? Hey, Aston. Huh? Just got done modding for another person. Oh, you did. I'll be sleeping 30, 40 minutes. I know you will. I need to go back, but I ain't sleepy. I don't sleep. I done had coffee. That was around 8:30. I drank a cup of coffee, and I just got through eating some noodles. We just got through doing the daily bread. It came out of Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 17, and it was speaking on getting angry but sin not and stuff. And then it said something about, and we was just now talking about being a chosen one, stuff that I kept popping up on my phone. Yeah, that is. I'm all out of cream. You is? Oh, you better use some milk. I gotta have cream. I can't drink that coffee. But to say all that, if you always alone, you in isolation, God is preparing you for something. Now be careful what you ask God for, because He gonna give it to you. He gonna bless you. If you want to see certain things, and if you want to know what your purpose is or your calling is. I ain't saying I'm no chosen one, but I got a feeling. I got some real strong feelings about things, and I got a strong discernment about stuff, which is a gift from God. And my intuitions and my thinking, and sometimes it's on point so bad I don't want to tell nobody, because I don't know how they're gonna take it. Some it might be a little scary to you. Anytime you dream something and it happened, you see something or you think something, then it happened. You understand what I'm saying? That's a little scary. That'll scare you if you see it often. But then once you study about it and you get to learn it, then you know how to understand it. And then you better just go ahead and accept it. And then I also saw something today saying, I be reading, Miss K be reading, and I love documentaries. I get in the books in a heartbeat. And you can pull up books on your app. I might not have the physical book, but you can do a lot of reading on these things. I'm gonna tell you that now. And so sure enough, I don't even know how to say it. I ain't even gonna say it. But yeah, you be careful. Anybody that messes with us, I'm speaking for us. We all are God's children, and any of one of you can be a chosen one. You understand? All are called, but only few are chosen. All are called. All have the opportunity to be a Christian and be a good person. All have that opportunity. God gives it to you, and it's up to you to accept it. But He does say, "Don't touch my anointing." And then they have. Do you know when you mess with anointed, the anointed? Don't you know it could even cause you to lose your life? God don't play about His children. When He say vengeance is mine, He mean it. So these people out here that really mess with us like that really go against us for no reason, you just might be one. I'm telling you, because the clues are there, the symptoms are there, the evidence is there. And if it is, you keep it to yourself and you pray and ask God to show you and what to do with it. And then if you don't use it, you may lose it. That's another thing I read. Another thing about it. So to each his own. You get ostracized by my siblings, my 4-year-old too. Oh, y'all talking about something else. Okay, let me go up a little bit. But yeah. Snakes. Yeah. And then you be trying to say in your mind, like, of what? You know what I'm saying? Sis, my 11-year-old. Oh. but you listening. Yeah, they ain't going no sleep. See what that's what it is. I'm up. Child, I need to go lay down. Uh-oh, what I'm doing over here? Let me stop messing with this laptop for a cut off. But yeah, that was just something that just was on my mind today. Something that I've been looking into. Because I'm telling you, it's a trip. Y'all wouldn't believe. Yes, you would. A lot of you probably go through it, but just like I say, don't be scared. And I would be scared to mess with God's children. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna love my neighbors and do what the Lord tell me to do, and I'm gonna be kind to everybody. And see, that's another thing, being kind to people. We're always kind. I'm always, kind to people. Somebody can do something to me and even make me mad, and I still won't hold it against them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they don't know no better. When you know somebody's silly and stupid, sometimes you gotta let stuff ride. When people say and try to do things to you, let it ride. But I know they think you don't know, but it's something you understand? You know in your mind and in your heart, and God lets you know. He brings them right in your face. You stand back and watch and be quiet, and you can see straight through them. That's not being judgmental. That's a gift, y'all, to be able to read somebody and tell what's on their mind. You can walk up when they walk up to you. When they walk up to you, you can feel it. You can feel the negativity. You can feel the fakeness behind the smile. You can see all that through people. I sometimes it ain't good. So I see through some people so much to it ain't fun. I be like, Lord, I don't even say what I'm gonna say. I don't say nothing. That's just God showing me. Back up. Don't even fool with it. He keeps me safe. Now I got to give him credit for that. And I thank God for his protection and his safety. He tells me everything. Even when if I get a phone call, something, don't even answer that. I get a text message, don't even respond to that. Where was these people when you was homeless for 2 years and didn't have your own roof over your head? Now people calling you and texting you. He tells me these things. Yeah, I pray for Lord bless them. And it might be just that plain. God bless them, help them, Jesus bless them, keep them on the way from here. And that be like that. I don't even. I ain't even wasting my words on people like that. You feel me? Mm-mm. You just gotta be careful out here when you want God's children. You ain't, you live your life. And I mean, I'm not saying be careful like being scared, because God got your back. Before I walk out that door every morning, I say, God, go before me. Go with me and have my back. I mean that, and I need that protection. God gives it to me. He guides me all the way. And we know when we doing something wrong. And the first thing, conscious. That's the Holy Spirit, conscious. You say conscious. I say conscious sometimes, but it be the Holy Spirit. You get ready to do something, you know it ain't right. There's something coming in you. That's right there. And then it's up to you to go ahead and decide whether you're gonna do it or not. And if you do it, you know it's a sin. Anything that you feel that Holy Spirit telling you not to do, and you go ahead and do it, it's a sin. That's the Holy Spirit telling you don't do it right there. And that's what any little thing. As simple as like they was preaching on in church last Sunday. Simple as eating too much food. Simple things that you can make a sin if you're doing something that you're not supposed to do, and you go ahead and do it anyway. So Miss K got to work on it. And I better get to working, because this is where we in our last days. Let me see what y'all saying. Smiling in your face. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I ain't got nobody that close to me, girl. Ask that, no, ma'am. I had enough of that. And when I look back over my life, a lot of people say let the past stay there. Yeah, I let it stay there, and I'm gonna let them all stay there. All the people that I dealt with from in my past, I was a fool. You hear me? A slap fool. Do you hear me? I ain't had no friends. Them boys used to dog me out. I guess because they figured I was on drugs and stuff. They could treat me and talk to me any kind of way, try to fight me and jump on me, steal from me, try to steal my social security card number and get stuff in their name. I done had some people call themselves my friends and done did me slap dirty just because I was out here on these drugs. And I was stupid enough I didn't let them do it. But once I found out, I said, oh, well, I know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad I got God gave me my mind back and my sense back and got me off that stuff because, honey, I didn't have no friends. I used to think them people was my friends. They weren't never my friends. Half the ones I dealt with sold me the drugs. So, if they're your friends, they would have never sold it to you. But you got to be careful of folks. You understand? I mean, I don't regret nothing I did because what didn't kill me made me stronger. And God carried me all the way through. And so that's why I can just tell you about it. I can tell you. I look back, I ain't had no friends, girl. I was a fool. They used me for places to stay. They used me for my little bit of pieces of cars I had. They used me. Just used me and dogged me out. Yeah, it's okay. That ain't terrible. It's life. That's being slow and being on drugs and staying drunk. That was years ago, but oh well. And then when I look back now, and then here come a text from one of them or a phone call. Jesus say don't answer that. I know not to answer. Yeah, he right. It's okay. It's okay. But what don't kill you make you stronger. See, now you can't touch this. Ain't nothing. That's why when I tell you I wouldn't trade the Lord for nothing of this world, I wish I would. I'm y'all. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here. If he was to take my life tomorrow, it just be took because I don't live crazy, and now he got me living okay. I'm so pleased with how he changed me. Hmm. Girl, I know. Yeah, I ain't had nobody back then, girl. My mama, she passed, and it just that's when it really went down, and then just all them deaths kept happening. I couldn't comprehend. Hey, Bud Fast, I just could not comprehend. I could not comprehend. I didn't want to comprehend. And I drowned myself in alcohol and drowned myself in stuff. I couldn't, all this death. And I lost some close people too. And it was hitting like karate. It was kicking like karate. I mean, it beat me down. I promise you, I didn't care no more. But God brought me back. And he brought me back so smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm so cool and calm. I used to always look like a crowd. I don't want no crowds. I don't like crowds. I can be in a crowd, but I don't want to be. I choose not to be. I'm separate. I'm set back. I guess because you don't want no more pain in your life. I'm so set back and so separate now. I feel like I'm on the outside looking in now. Not saying it's good or bad, but I just know I don't want to be there. That's not for me no more. I'm laid back. You feel me? I'm laid back. Hmm. Yes, me too. I know that's right. Thank you, Jesus. I know. Yep, that's it. I said, me too. That's right, Rachel. That's right. That's right, Aston. I do, I'm glad to, because when I try to meet people, well, I don't even try to meet the ones that come to approach me. And then when I start talking to them, hey, how you doing? Start changing them. Then here come the drama. Poop, 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 poop. Over here telling stuff, talking about this person over there, talking about this person over there, looking at you crazy. They going back telling your business, what you done told them. They done gone back and told somebody else. And then that person came back and told you what that person said. Oh, honey, I just got in a little spin. I said, I'm scared. I stop talking to every last one of them. Okay. I said, wait a minute. I am not getting ready to get spun around in this mess. No. Go. I don't speak, don't not say that. That fakeness. Hey, how you doing? Go on and keep it, honey. Speak to me if you mean it for real. Say hello, how are you if you mean it for real. Oh, I'm doing fine. I don't want to be the one you come over there and speak to me. Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. They ought to tell you right there, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know. I'm just like that. Once you get me in something, you done said something, you done lied or you done did this, I can't. I wouldn't even want to walk up on you. They'll still walk up on you. Hey, how you doing? I'd be like, I can't even fake it. I can't even fake it, y'all. I can't even fake it. I'll be like, I'll be wanting to say so bad, but the Lord don't say it. Don't say it, baby. I'll be wanting to say, why are you over here speaking to me? That's how I want to say. That's what I want to say. But the Lord will say, don't say that. And then I say something like, blessed and highly favored, loved by God, doing swell, still being sassy. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll be like, boy, here they come. You know what I'm saying? Don't even ask you to talk about me, then you walk past me. Good morning. I say it plain and dry, morning. Or I might not say nothing at all. That somebody will say that's not godly. No, that godly or ungodly. I mean, that's what you do. Why would you even pretend like you like somebody you know can't stand you? The Lord said, I got to love you and pray for you, but I ain't got to talk to you. Where it said in the Bible, I got to speak to you. After I know you done talked about me and I know you don't like me and you walk past me and you fake speak to me. That is the most, I can't do that. I used to could do it. I can't do that no more, man. If I see you wasting you don't like me, don't bother with me. You ain't got to speak. It's gonna be okay. It ain't nowhere in the world where it say I got to speak to you and you got to speak to me. Just keep that fakeness. And then after we done been around each other for 2 or 3 hours, then you will come and say, hey, Miss K, hey, Khadijah. And I told somebody this. I said you could keep that. Oh, I know you did say that. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I don't see you 3 or 4 times. You don't walk past me. And now you just gonna speak. I said, you could have kept that. Is that being mean? No, that's not being mean. You was raised right by your parents. When you walk in a room, you're supposed to speak. How you gonna walk? If I come in a place and I see all y'all standing, like all y'all right there. Hey, how you doing, Rachel? Hey, how you doing, Esther? Hey, everybody. Or just say that. Hello, everybody. And then everybody can, hey, throw their hand up, peace sign, or what up? You feel me? You feel me? Don't speak to everybody in the room. You don't walk past me 2 or 3 times, don't spoke to everybody else, and then you gonna come speak to me last. No, I got every right to tell you to keep that. Please keep that. Why? That's what. Well, some people kills me. It's funny to me because you can see straight through the stupidity. I wonder, do they think you that stupid? That's what they think. People think you stupid. Hey there, JD. Let me go back up here and read. Let me go back up here and read. My aunt told me it says to turn the other cheek, but don't keep doing it like an idiot. Yeah, you turn the other cheek, and that don't mean slapping. That don't mean a physical slap neither. Because somebody physically slap me, it's on and popping. I don't care what nobody say. Alrighty. No, that means turn the other cheek. Just let it slide. Let it go. Just take that word they said, or take that and in the name of Jesus. Okay. God bless you. God, and then that's it right there. And you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. What's up? We feel you, sis. Hey, JD. Hey, it's what? 6:51 a.m. I don't know what time it is over here. Oh, it should be right here on the laptop. So it's almost 12 o'clock. God bless you too, sweetheart. Let me turn around. It's time for me to slide on over here. I'm ready to slide on over here. I think I get it in the morning. I get it in a couple hours. Look, in a couple hours. I'm gonna just lay down the rest of my legs. I might doze out for maybe an hour or so. I mean, I slept enough already. I promise y'all. I promise you, Miss K been sleep. Let me see if I can't plug this thing in here. Okay, there you go. I was plugging my phone up in the laptop so I could turn y'all around and get over here on my bed. And I don't know what kind of crumbs these is on my bed, but I just got them off. Somebody was over here snacking on. Oh. Yeah. I already got my work clothes out in there. I'm coming around. I'm going to cut out one of these kitchen lights and cover up this pot. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna put my banana bread in the refrigerator in the morning. I done left it out enough. Cut that ceiling fan off in there. Yeah, I just wanted to cut out some of them lights and get up here. Yeah, I would play us some music, but I monetized this one. I shouldn't have monetized, so I could play us some music. I just want to lay down and relax a little bit. Oh, I say. When you first lay down, it's like your whole body just feels so good. Huh? Your brother's in Arkansas? And she in Kenya. Yeah, JD in Kenya. You want to visit Kenya? Almost married a Nigerian a few years ago. Long story. Oh, Lord, yep. I done dated one too. They just off the chain. They too controlling. They not, I ain't gonna say abusive, not like nothing like that. They will provide, but they don't want to give you the money for you to do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? They always got to pay for stuff and be the head. That's good, you know. But let me do something on my own. If I want to go buy me a dress, why you got to go with me and pay for it? You know what I'm saying? Some things you want to do by yourself. It's too controlling. Oh, you in Ohio? I didn't know you was in Ohio, Rachel. Oh, huh. I had one wanted me to come. He wanted me to come over there, but I ain't never even go through all that to get there. Child, you got to go through too much, and I ain't know him that much to even go through it. And that's when they was good for scamming too, just to try to get women to go with them. That was a big thing at one time. Boy, it was so many women over here falling for them Nigerians, white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you name it, they were falling for them bad boys. Them women were sending them money. It was all over the internet, all over Facebook, everywhere. Them women were sending them men money, draining their bank accounts. Some of them came over, went over and married them, and a couple of them worked out. The women stayed over there and they, was living with them. But the ones that came here, it wasn't nothing but a scam. They wasn't number scam. They was using them women up till they couldn't use them no more. Hey, Susanna, welcome back in, baby. A lot of red tape. You ain't never lied. Ooh, honey. It was too much. It was too much. We had to, boy, I was going, girl, let me just put it to you like this. I know. I said, man, come on. And me going to the courthouse. I went to fill out the little papers and stuff. We was filling the paperwork out to get it done and all this kind of stuff. And then they was telling me, oh, well, you got to at least stay with each other for a year. And y'all got to have things in y'all name together to make sure it's it was all kind of stuff. I said, okay, now don't pay me. I ain't even gonna lie. I said, nah, I ain't doing that. And then I really didn't want to do it. I thought about it. I said, and this be a marriage like a fake marriage, and then that's gonna count. What if you meet your real husband, but you done got married before? You can't be married twice in a Christian and your other spouse still living. Some people I remember they did a study on it and we was trying to figure that out, and I still can't. I don't remember how what we learned, what I was told. But to my knowledge, you're not supposed to marry no one else once you done been married one time and they still living. It's to death do you part. And if your spouse died, then you free to get married. But then they was trying to come up with something saying that you can divorce because of adultery, but you can't remarry. But some people were saying that you can remarry. I ain't read that nowhere. So I was like, I ain't wasting my yeah, yeah. I said I ain't wasting my marriage on no fake Nigerian. No, so when I get married, I want it to be for real. Y'all know I ain't never been married. I've been engaged twice, but I ain't never been married. Yeah, they crazy. Yeah, they was taking them women out their money. They even had a show out about that. Had women on there with them, listening to them men. They don't messed up and wiped out their bank accounts. One sold her house or something. Crazy stuff. And then they be using them women. They started trying to get them men locked up too. They kind of slowed it down a little bit. Women ain't stupid no more like we used to be. So I was almost that stupid. I was gonna marry one. I said, yeah, that must be them drugs talking. Let me get myself together here. No. Yeah. Pay a lot of money too. And I pay you monthly. That's the one that they tried to get me talking about. Oh, we'll put a certain amount of money in the bank account every month. Both of our names will be all this old stuff. Child, I said, nah, I'm good. I said, I'm good. I said, they must really think I'm stupid. I said to myself, yeah. They put them on blast now. They had a whole TV show out about that, honey. Them women was coming on there telling them. And they would be on Dr. Phil and everything else. My family said he wants you for your money. Man, they'll try you. But see, that's one thing about them Africans, they already got money. I seen one. You don't even hardly see Africans on drugs. They drink now. You don't even hardly see them on drugs or smoke weed or nothing. But I did see one back when I stayed in Salisbury. Yeah, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time and with the wrong people. I have seen African on drugs before. One only in my whole entire life. I ain't never ever seen but one African on drugs. And this was back in Salisbury, North Carolina. But honey, yeah, they got, most of them got money. I'm gonna tell you that now. Don't let them Africans fool you. They got money. They come over here and make all that money and send it home. They be having whole compounds in Africa, whole villages, nice houses, modern all up. Yeah, don't let them fool you. Especially the ones that been here. I wouldn't trust them far as I can see them, and I can't see. Americans are remarriage if they partner die. Yeah. Yeah, if they partner die. And I mean, and now if you real old and you've been in a marriage and y'all both over 60 or 70, so I'm gonna say 70 or over. I wouldn't remarry because I wouldn't remarry after that. It all depends on how many years. That's a long time. But if you young and got married and then if something was to happen to your spouse, yeah, of course you try to heal and don't find love so quick. Go ahead and grieve or whatever. If you a widow, yeah, go ahead and give yourself time to grieve. And you are so free to get married. So free. And God wants you to be happy and to be with somebody else. Trust me, he don't want you to be alone. That's how I feel. But make sure you marry the right way. That's all I would say. And make sure it's love and make sure it's legal by God as being a Christian. Now. Yeah. I do believe in remarriage. I ain't never been married, but if I do it, I probably ain't gonna never get married, y'all. I ain't ex God. I don't think I'm too. I ain't ready. I ain't ready for all that. I may have been, but now I just enjoy my life being sober and trying to get me together. And then maybe it'll come later. Because I spent a lot of my years in the past on drugs and stuff. So Of course, I wasn't marriage material then, but I probably was, but I might have could have got married and got the help I needed to get off. But God got me. I don't think I was that material. I was marriage material, but wasn't in shape to be married to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Now I am, but I don't want it right now. I'm older now and I'm settled in my own ways, and I don't got time to be taking care of nobody. It seems like the men now, and I'm sorry to say, all they want you to do is take care of them. Long as you're doing what they want you to do in bed, cooking for them, doing everything for them, they pay the bills, I guess, and then they gonna go out here and screw around. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't thinking about getting married. And if I would, I'd be talking to God about it. Yeah, it's too much now. Uh, if you get married now, it is for the young. It ain't for the older people my age. If I ain't married now, I don't think so. Hey, Joseph. I'm doing okay. Up late, need to go to bed, but I've been asleep. We did the daily bread, made some noodles, and we just chit chatting and talking about every little thingy. Yeah, yeah, I do think people should remarry. Yeah, young and your children, and got your kids and stuff. They growing up, and if especially if you done been married before, you used to having a companion, male or female. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think y'all should get back married. You should get married. Me, y'all, you're a little vibrant, happy going. I'm happy going, but I ain't with all that. I'm quick to be getting a divorce in a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. I gotta get myself together. I enjoy my peace. I don't want to be bothered. I know that's how I kind of feel too, Joseph. It's gonna be a scam or something. It's just gonna be something. It's always something. To people, they ain't gonna marry for love no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, you love me. We are one big happy family. It ain't like that no more. Even though that was the best way to be, and keeping God first. Simple, real marriages. Man, now oh yeah, they got a house. Yeah, let me go ahead and try to get up in there. Oh yeah, they got a house car. Oh, they working, got some money. We can go half in on the rent, half in on the light. I can save me some money. People be looking for the wrong reasons to get married now, man. It ain't about love no more. It's not about love anymore. Exactly. I love my peace and quiet and my son. I'm blessed and thankful. I don't need to be I don't need to be taking care of somebody or babysit them anymore. Then they're done. They're done it. Done it. Been there, done. You know what you said? Yeah. No, you right. No, nobody, nope, nope, nope. The woman are taking care of the men. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then you taking care of them, they come home, give you a little weenie worm, and then they think they done did something, and then they get up, take a shower, and go after see their next woman while you at home. And that's how it happened. I be watching it all the time. I watch it like if I'm looking at something on YouTube, all these little stories be catching my eye, the cheater show and stuff like that. Child, ain't no way in the Sam. uh-uh. You done came home and ate and all the bills paid. We living good. And then you come in here, do your little business, and then you talking about you taking a shower, going to hang out with the boys, but then you be going to see another woman. Child, You right on that? No. It's cause this generation is marriage, it's relation. Because this generation in marriage, in relationships, they don't know how to value anymore. That's the issue. Exactly. They don't take it. You ain't in them old school marriages. If you ain't over 50 and married, anything less, it ain't working. Let me go grab my water I left over here on the lid. Yeah. They got married. It's not they want to keep, they need somewhere to stay, or they trying to live cheaper. They want to get together with somebody can help them pay bills. That's the main thing. To have, they just want a companion to have somebody to go half and half on things. You can go out here and get sex anywhere. They want somebody to go half and half on everything so they can bank their money up and go out here in these streets and do what they want to do. You hear that? I wish I would. I lay here by myself and be stress free. Ain't nowhere in the world. I relationship I was in, the dude had, I let him come stay with me, which he didn't have to. He had his own place. Well, he was roommating with the guys, and I told him he could move in with me. I did. We was dating, so I told him, I said, come on. I said, you can move in with me until he get his own place. He was getting his own place. He was saving for his own place, but he was roommating with some people. But he got tired of it. I let him move in with me. He brought his clothes over there. And honey, we was cooking and parlaying. And what he do that for? Child, he wanted to go out. And he was Jamaican. So I said they paid that they go play their little cards and dominoes and stuff, at this little place. Yeah, they go play their little stuff. Uh-oh, it must be done buffed out. Let me see. Anybody, y'all still here? It's probably done buffed out. Ooh, I can't stay in that laptop. Let me see. Somebody type, is y'all still here? I don't think so. See, that's what I be talking about right here. I don't know. But yeah, I let him move in, girl. Everything going good. He go out. Y'all wouldn't answer the phone. And it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And he came walking up in my house. How about I put him right out? I gave him his clothes. He talking about, oh, that's why I didn't want to come over here because I knew you was gonna do it. I said, where you? You ain't been answering your phone, and you think I'm dumb enough to let you come in here and lay in this bed that you done been somewhere with another woman? I said, I'm not slow. The club closed at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's after 3 o'clock. You don't go out. You don't eat out. I said, baby, you know what? Gone back where you was. I sure did. I gave him his clothes and throwed him out that night. You don't owe me nothing. I was like, you don't owe me nothing. You getting out of here. I said, because I will not be that one. We be up in here fighting. I be done hurt you or you be done hurt me. No, before I go off, you take these clothes and get to stepping. And when he took his clothes off out that door, he went to turn around and say something. I just bam, slammed the door. And they had to worry about that no more. See, that's how quick I am. You not get ready to come up in here. Your money don't talk. Your money don't talk. I don't put up with that. Because if I'm going to be with somebody, I want it to go by the book. And men know how they're supposed to treat a woman, and a woman know what she's supposed to do to how to treat a man. We know. But if you got some that want their cake and eat it too, and it's not going to work that way. It's not going to work that way. Everybody know what they're supposed to do. And when they go in relationships, they already got it planned and plotted out. What they're gonna scope you out and see what you good for. Oh yeah. She a little lonely old woman. Yeah. Let me get on up in there. She be cooking and stuff too, be laying up in the house by herself. Oh yeah. I go over there and shine on her a little bit, take out a couple times. I got her, and then that'd be me a place to go and crash out, park my car, and I could stay over her house and go out here and do what I want to do. Oh no, you won't. You won't be sitting up with the homeboys bragging about how you dogging me out. I'm good. That's why I've said for years, your place, your energy, your wealth is your health. That's right. It's more important. To babysit somebody who doesn't care. Exactly. They could care less about you. Could care less. I done been there. I done been there. But I bet you I could say this though. They know they messed up a good thing. They know they did. The one, a couple, Mm-hmm. Oh, they know. They know. They know what they done did. They know they can hang it up. I done had it try. I had one try for I don't know how many years. The whole time I was at the YWCA kept calling and trying. No. But I can't say he was the only one calling and trying. At least he did call. But I ain't hear nobody say nothing about getting nowhere to stay. Uh-uh. That taught me a lot, y'all. God will break you down. Sometimes it take God to break you down for you to learn and so you can see things and stop being so stupid. I guess the Lord say, why is you fooling with these people? Let me just show her why she need to sit down somewhere. And he showed me because once I let my place go. I transferred jobs. I moved out. And I had to go stay with my daughter, but then I wanted to leave there, so she can have her freedom and privacy so we won't fall out and hate each other for the rest of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't live with your kids after you done moved out. And you, they mom too, you most definitely can't move in their place. They can always come to yours. But it's a difference when you had to move in with your kids. That's just not gonna work because you can't go in there telling your grown kid what to do. And that's what I tried to do. And it does not work that way. You cannot. You cannot move in with your children. You need to let them be on their own and get grown and get your own. So I moved out and went to the Y. But yeah, you'll find out who really care about you when you ain't got nowhere to stay, when you ain't got no car to roll them around in, you ain't got no house for them to come sit up in. That's because when I was at the Y, oh, we couldn't have visitors at the Y. Oh no, we could free to go and stay out all night if we wanted to. We was free to go spend the night out. I could go spend the night with my daughter or something like that. But oh no, we could not even have a visitor over there. They can't even come sit in the lobby. When I say no visitors, no visitors. They could not sit in the parking lot. Nope, nope, nope. They can come pick you up and they had to get off the property immediately. They didn't play that over there. God bless your grandparents, Joseph. Uh-huh. Let me see. I was 11 in a relationship until I cut it off. I was an 11-year relationship until I cut it off. I said no more. I'm done. That's right. That's right. Important babysitting somebody. No, I ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. Yeah. He knows what's best for you. Toxicity. Toxicity. I'm here. Okay, Rachel. Yeah, thank you, Reston. I raised by my grandfather and grandmother. And I'm so old school. I know, me too. I'm stuck in the old school. That's probably why I'm by myself. I'm good. I ain't worried. I don't want to be bothered. Not with what's out here now. I'm good. And I don't want nobody else's property. Nope. Mm-mm. I ain't heard from you. Heard from somebody in about 2 or 3 years. As soon as I get a place, here they come sending texts and calling and stuff. People must be done lost their mind. I wonder, do they think I'm that slow? And they will not step a foot in this place. I ain't giving nobody my address. No, I don't want no visitors. I'm good. I didn't get no visitors at the Y. Ain't nobody offered to come pick me up at the Y and take me out to eat or nothing. Ain't nobody come pick me up from the Y to offer me to come stay with them. You can come stay over here for a week if you want to get away. Ain't nobody come do a daggone thing for me while I was in that Y. Okay. So I wish I would. For 2 long years. You ain't what? And you calling me now? The nerve. Peace of mind. I know that's right. Facts. Right, Joseph? Shoot. That's the enemy, Kay, wanting you to get back on the path. Yeah. The Bible speaks about going back and the consequences. I know that's right. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I wish I would. No, ma'am. I am so content. I love the Lord. I love where He got me right now. I thank God. Sometimes I feel guilty for some of the things I do. I know I do. And I'm doing my best to live right for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all my personal experience because I done been there, done that too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been married. Like I said, I've been engaged. And would I get married now? I doubt it. But you never know what God got planned for me. It's on God. And I'm gonna say that. And I mean that. It's on God. It's on God. And I really mean that. Yeah. No. I ain't looking back at none of them. When I look back, you see how my face looking? When I look back on them relationships, I be like, mm-mm. Mm-mm, I'm good. I'm good. So they started out all right, but then I look, it just get to the point where I be the one hurt. Mm-mm. One had a wife I ain't know about. I was like, Lord have mercy. Now you know I ain't with it. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. If I'm gonna live right, I want my own man. I don't want nobody that's done been married. Unless their wife may have passed. I want it the right way. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it right. And that's it. And I ain't got no suspects. I don't know. I don't even go nowhere to see nobody. I ain't got a suspect in sight. Uh-huh. The person that is married to, this is Jesus Christ, and that's what relationship I'm in. I know that's right, and it's true. True. I agree with you on that. I would let God be the judge to lead and guide me. Exactly. And he will. And you'll know it too. Things that happen in your life, God will make things happen in your life to where you know it wasn't nobody but him. Nobody but him. In here, nobody but him. Got me a transfer to another job at my same company. Nobody but him. Everything fell into place. Got a church right here. Go your butt to church. Nobody but him. Everything in walking distance. My job, the store, and a church. And the church feed me. Look at God. I can't give nobody the credit to that but him. I couldn't make a plan up like this if I tried. Everything is he laid out for us. We don't deserve it. I'm laying up here in the bed looking sick. I see. God is so good, y'all. I'd be a fool. I'd be a fool to go back out here in this world. You hear me? I wish I would, or let the fools back in here. I don't want them in my life. Stay away from me. All the people that was in my past, I am good. God bless y'all. I'm glad you're doing okay. I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of my lady friends that I knew, if I run into them again. You know what I'm saying? Be glad to see them. Hey, and that's it. But far as letting people back in my life like I used to, no way. No way. No way. And I guess that people say, oh, don't nobody owe you nothing. You showed on. But if I was a friend, you would have came and seen about me. I talked to somebody, oh, I heard you was homeless out on the street. If you'd have been keeping in touch with me, you'd have known I wasn't on no street. God took care of me. I wasn't on the street, not nan, day or night. What do you mean? I ain't staying in no shelter. They said I was staying in the shelter. One of my family members, girl, they said you was up there back on that stuff doing bad, staying in the shelter. I said, oh my Lord, praise the Lord. I said, honey, I pay rent, and I was at the YWCA. Now I got my own crib. I ain't even feed into it. I said just that, and it wore me out so bad I didn't even want to talk about it no more. I said, you know what? People gonna say what they want to say and believe what they want to believe. Let them go ahead. I could care less because what they eat don't make you fat, and remember that. What you eat don't make them fat, and what they eat don't make you fat either. So when people talk, let them talk, as long as they don't touch. I thank God. And I gave all that stuff away. I don't miss it. I don't miss nothing. I noticed some things that I forgot I gave that away. I was looking for this plate set. I said, oh, I forgot I gave that away. Y'all, when I tell y'all I gave away everything, I gave it away. And happy too. Content. Content. I got pots and pans. I ain't bought nothing. I ain't bought no pots and pans. I got my own pots and pans. And the church gave me a pot set, remember? 2 pot sets. God. I ain't bought no more furniture. This is what I had in storage. I ain't got nothing. I ain't buying nothing. Buy some food. I'm going to get me a washer and dryer. And I'm going to get me a recliner. I ain't forgot. But I got a laundry room right downstairs. on the second floor. Beautiful. Go on in there, sit in my little flex room and wait on it to finish. Go ride the bike if I want to. God set me up. I don't play. He don't play. Ain't nothing but the devil out here. Exactly. If you get in a relationship or marriage, is it true? And a lot of people don't know that they're either dating the devil or married to the devil. And that's true. Yeah. First of all, if I meet anybody, if we going to church, we going to church. If they don't want to go to church, I don't even want to talk to you. And some of them may even go to church, but we're gonna see how long you gonna go. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break or make you now. And people say, "Oh, Eddie, you ain't all that." Oh, yes, I am all that, and a bag of chips. Sure is. I don't care if I am sitting up here with a bonnet on. It ain't how you look. It's what's inside, and I ain't going for no garbage. Cause I know I'm gonna be a faithful, good woman, a faithful, good woman, a cooking, clean woman. I'm gonna be that woman. I would make a wonderful wife, but I just don't want that right now. I don't want it. You gotta be careful who you marry. It might come with a bunch of baggage, a bunch of kids and stuff. Long as they grown and on their own and handling their business, fine. I don't mind meeting them, and I ain't got to. But you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take on no burdens of nobody else. You got your own. Not just, 2 crumbs. What you gonna make, a little cookie? No. I ain't ready for no marriage. I don't think I could. I ain't got the energy. The Lord has blessed you for sure. Yes, He has. Anyone life can change in a matter of 24. It sure can. Oh, girl, all we got, if we at whatever we ask God for, and we sincere and hard, and it's something good, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be beneficial to our lives. God's gonna grant it in His time, in His due time. He gonna give you permission. If it's silly little stuff out here, oh nah. God ain't fooling with you, ain't fooling with that, okay? They will go and check with you now. Okay, they will go to check with you now. I know some church. Oh, 5 to 7 kids and two baby mamas. Yeah, too much baggage, man. No, man, ain't nobody doing all that. I ain't doing all that. No. I'm 58 years old. If I was to meet somebody and I pray about it, okay, we'll see. I got my own little place. They got to have their own little place or house or whatever they own, a trail. I don't care. They got to have their own. If I meet anybody, I ain't taking no, I ain't trying to bring no more problems than what I already have. And I ain't gonna say I got no problem. I gotta work and I maintain just like anybody else. But as far as they got to be set. You know what I'm saying? They got to be set. Set it off on the left. They got to be set. I ain't fooling around. Yeah. Yes, people get with someone who has 5 kids with 5 women. They don't pay for then get with them and are suspected and are surprised when they don't care of the one they have with them. Yeah. Got all these kids and they want to say, I see that all the time on them little stories and stuff be on Facebook too. People could be going through all that stuff. Baby mama come knocking on your door. As soon as he here, I'm coming over here to get my child support. Girl, Lord, if another woman come knock on my door about a regular man I got up in here, see, that's it. That's how you know not to get involved in stuff like that. Don't do it to yourself. That's men or women. And for you, a man, a woman got about 5 kids and ain't none of them and then they still living with her. You know not to go there. You let her deal with them baby daddies. Don't be trying, people always wanting to go dip in something. I always want to open them legs. I'm going to keep it real with you. Miss K ain't slow now. You want to go somewhere and open your legs up to everybody, or I always wanting to go poke something. Y'all say Christians can't talk like that. That's a lie. They had sex too. Not this one. I don't have sex no more. I'm sorry. But they had sex. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a trip out here. I wouldn't go out here and get in this mess if I was in either any of you. You ask God to bring you a man or a woman, for that matter, for the men in here. And if you ain't got one, it ain't nothing to sweat. You ain't missing out on nothing. These things out here, a hot mess. And boy, before when I knew some people that I used to talk to, every time I turned around, they was having a problem fighting, or he was somewhere, or found the phone numbers and all this kind of stuff. Other people, there was always some drama. Oh Lord, I'm getting a headache talking about it. I know I couldn't be dealing with it. Or paying child support, so, all kind of stupid stuff. Yeah, that's women. Then it's your responsibility once married. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Child, I ain't getting in it. I'm telling you, it's a beast out here. It's a shame we got to deal with all this stuff by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have somebody, you know, just a friend. You know what I'm saying? Just a friend. Somebody got their own place. I got my own place. We might go out to eat or something, or just hang out and talk a little bit or something. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get to know each other real good. Just go to church together. All right, I see you later. Okay, bye. Ain't no when we gonna hook up and when you gonna let me hit that. You know how they talk, girl. Letting you hit nothing. What you want to hit? This, boom, boom, hit that. No, I ain't got time. And then if they trying to hit you, they trying to hit somebody else. I don't trust this world. Huh? Let me see what you say. He say, my brother got involved with a woman with 6 children, with 5 men. Oh my Lord. And had one of her then surprised when she cheated on him and got pregnant with number 6. What? And it wasn't his? Oh my girl, no. He was dumb enough to marry her. Oh no, no, no. Lord have mercy. No, I can't. What? Hon, I pray he wake up and smell the coffee quick. I hope he out of that. Is they still married? My grandma got married in her 60s. Him and he's 7 in his 70s. They were married 25 years now. That's good. See, that's what I want to do. I want to have somebody that's gonna sit down somewhere. Everybody, we don't got older, we don't got heavier, we got little ailments here and there, child. We ain't no spring chickens. We ain't gonna be out here running around acting like no 21-year-old married couple going on honeymoons and going here and there and doing all this stuff, going out clubbing and stuff. That stuff ain't it no more. Not for me. And I want somebody who's gonna sit down somewhere, drink your insurance, and be quiet. I'll just play. I don't want to be bothered, chill. Oh, wait a minute. She died. Oh no. What? She did. Wow. Oh no. Oh man. Don't even scam me. Y'all don't be scaring me. Okay, I don't want to. That's why I ain't did nothing. Well, I ain't had sex in about shoot. How long have it been, y'all? 2, 4, 5. It's been over 5 years. I don't even try to keep up no more. It's been over 5 years for me. I don't care no more. It don't. That don't bother me. All this stuff out here, and then all these little aches and pains I be having, child, I ain't got time. Mm-mm. Look what I got on the side of my bed over here, sitting over there on the dresser. You would think this is like, what is this? What's this? Oh, this what she got, little perfumes and lotions. No, this is pain pills and Bengay Biofreeze. All this is for pain, creams and ointments, and this is for my feet. I keep, when I get out the shower, this is some of the routine, before you lay down. You got to put on Biofreeze and Bengay. Child, please. Now, I would love to have somebody give me a good old massage after I get out the shower. Give me a massage. Now, I mean that literally. That's just it. A massage with some Bengay and rub your back and crack your toes and stuff. That's it. That's why I said if anybody get in a relationship now, to be for the wrong reasons. It ain't gonna be for the right reasons. I would love to have somebody to grow old with, to look out for one another, help one another, and do things for one another, and help each other get around, cook for one another. If I need you to wash my back, and I'll wash yours. If I was to get even married, it would just have to be for a convenience, and it ain't. We gotta like each other a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta like each other. It ain't gonna be no love no more. People don't know how we don't know how to love no more. I don't think we do. The love we have for Jesus is that's a different kind of love than what I'm talking. But I'm just saying, it ain't gonna be love no more. Everybody together now for convenience. It ain't gonna be love. It's gonna be either sexual, it's gonna be lust or something like that. It ain't gonna be for nothing. It's gotta be beneficial. I don't think we would ever have that teenage love like we had when you get butterflies in your stomach, or you talk about them and you just be so happy you can feel that love all the way in your chest and throat. You know what I'm saying? Talk on the phone all night. That's dead and gone and stinking, girl. That's decayed like that's done. Mm-mm. Have somebody you think about all the time. You can't wait to buy something for them or do something nice or go to the movies. You remember how we used to do when we were younger? Well, that's how we did when I was young. When you love somebody, you loved them and you felt it and you knew it. You understand? Shoot, child, now. If you ain't got no money, ain't nobody get ready to love you. they want what you got. They do not want you. And that's on period. They don't want you. I don't care how much weave you put on, how much lipstick, how much. I don't care how that body look, child. It's so many women out here that do things that we ain't gonna do. It ain't no need of you wasting your time going out here trying to get now. You gonna set yourself up for the kill, then be done got something you can't get rid of. No, man. No, man. No. For just one night to roll. Nope. Let me see. She called me. She needed a new liver. Who? Thought she was lying because oh yeah, the girl. Oh man, that's messed up. Mm-hmm. Oh Lord. Well, have mercy on her soul, Lord. Hey Tyler. My brother. Yeah. Mm-mm. All messed up. No. Well, that's good. Well, he at least he came. He got out clean. Oh, she was okay. Yeah, it's I don't know what time. What the clock at on here? It's 12:30. Yep, it's the new. Oh, it's a new Daily Bread out. Hold up. One came out at midnight, I think. Yeah, and then that way I won't do the Daily Bread in the morning. I just do it now. I mean, I probably check it again. I ain't gonna go live. I ain't gonna do no video in the morning. Cause I gotta get up in a couple more hours anyway. Well, not really. I don't think I'm going there till 6 today. That's the time I'm scheduled. I usually go in earlier, but I might not go in till 6 today. I believe that's what I'm gonna do because I'm tired. I ain't tired, but yeah, I'm tired. I don't slept good today though. I could stay up all the rest of the night and get on to work because I've been asleep. I took me a good nap after I got off work, honey. After I came in here, got out them clothes, got straightened up, got freshened up, and then got me something to eat and laid across this bed. I laid here for a while though and caught up on some stuff on here. And then, uh, wait a minute, what did that say? I ain't see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a new one. Because the last one came out of what did Deuteronomy? Yeah. This is a new one. And this is coming out of Psalm 71 and 8, y'all. We get ready to get it. Let my mouth be filled with thy praise and with thy honor all day. And that's Psalm 71 and 8. Psalm 71 and 8. Our mouths may be filled with all sorts idle chatter, gossip, news, profanities, or slander. Yet it would be best of all to fill it with praise and love. God gave us our voices to not only communicate, but to choose our words wisely. Don't use it to injure or babble, but to spread the gospel and praise. Ooh, God hear us, y'all. Yes. Okay, Lord, I'm sorry. Lord Almighty, I exalt your name on earth and heaven. Grant me the wisdom and the will to spread your name in deeds, to use my voice for beauty and truth rather than lies and disparagement. Grant me this, Lord. Am I saying that's right? Disparagement. Disparagement. I think that's what that is. Disparagement. Grant me this, Lord, in your holy name. Amen. He heard us. But no, we were speaking good though. We wasn't like gossiping or talking about nobody. We was like venting. So I think this conversation it's approved. I believe it's okay. But that was right on time, wasn't it? Blessings to you too. Hmm. Who is that? Say Joseph, you still here? Joseph the Key Rocks. Joseph go. I didn't say her name. Oh yeah. I can't with y'all. You finished the perfect week. God be with you. Yay. Okay, let me see. I saw something. I wish I could make that come back up. Uh, it was an ad, and now I don't see it. Oh man. Wait a minute. What is this? What causes HIV in seniors? The truth will surprise you. Here are 6 signs of HIV infection in seniors. What is they talking about? This is some kind of ad. Early HIV symptoms. What to watch for and when to get tested. What is symptoms? And they talking about in seniors, first stage. Let me see what it say. Y'all on here talking about all this old crazy stuff. Don't have me over here thinking crazy. Jesus. Most common signs for women. See, that's why I don't like opening stuff like this because it don't tell you nothing. It don't show it just be stupid stuff. Let me see if it's gonna tell you though. You got to go through this and go through this and go through all that, and it don't get straight to the point. You got to go through a whole bunch of stuff before you get to what you want to know or something like that. Man, I should have known not to look at that. But it that caught my eye talking about HIV in seniors. Ain't no senior got no business doing nothing with one person. That is crazy. LOL. I hope so. Yeah, that's what I be saying. We sitting up here talking about this, and then that ad popped up on the phone. All this stuff got eyes. All this stuff got eyes. That's what they talk about, those smart TVs. Yeah, I been know that. They say they can sit back and some stuff and just watch you. They sit back and certain people. If you of business, we ain't nobody. They ain't looking at us. They probably looking at laughing if anything. But if you, that's why they say don't put your business like your paperwork. Don't let it even go cross there like that. If you doing something with papers and important stuff, you better not let it go across there like that because they can snapshot it and all kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I've been hearing all kind of stuff. Mm-mm. Trust me, I ain't got nothing for nobody to want, so I ain't worried about that. Yeah, but they do. They be listening. Child, how you gonna be sitting up talking about something and then a ad will pop up and the same ad what you talking about will pop up? How you? Yeah, I believe that. Oh yeah, I don't think that's no hoax. That's true. You be sitting up talking about stuff and then ads start popping up. No, that's Rachel over there talking about this. Oh, keep your stuff to yourself and you won't get it. There you have it. Oh, that's right. I ain't messing around. I ain't been doing nothing. I'm already regular, child. I ain't got time to be catching nothing out here. Mm-mm. Y'all make me want to get up and go to the doctor now, and I ain't even did nothing. I ain't fooling with Rachel no more. You can't. We hypochondriacs. If you get it, then everybody got it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even doing nothing. I ain't fooling with her no more, man. Ask it. Girl got me over here looking up the AIDS that popped up on my phone. Get off my girl. I'm going to go to bed. I ain't fooling with y'all no. Share my head. I ain't fooling with you, girl. I ain't fooling with you. Oh, we ain't gonna speak on that. Oh no. You gotta take that out. Yeah, we can't talk about that on YouTube. Yeah, that'll get me in trouble right there. Yeah, we can't. They strict on that. Yeah, we can't talk about that. I'm gonna take that out. I love you, but I gotta take that comment out. Yeah, you can't talk about that on here. That's one of them guidelines. I don't know if it's a guideline. You can't talk about that. We can't talk about none of it. Even though they will we know it's like that. What's up, Bo? What's up? We know it's like that. You cannot discuss like the H word. You can't. Well, I can say it. We can't discuss homosexuality. You can't. You ain't got to take it out. I already got it. And you can't discuss that. The RAPE word. It's certain things they do not want you to discuss on here. No, you good. I need to read the guidelines all over again. But yeah, but they real strict on the sexual conduct. And we can speak about sex, but far as the homosexuality stuff like that, no. Rape, no. It's certain things they just won't. They're in this line. Period. Just like that. You gotta be careful on them subjects, which I understand because there's some they sensitive, scary, and tragic. Yeah. Just a hole in my skirt. One of the seams feel like the seam. Yeah, that's a seam. Okay, kind of. I only wear it in the house. It's a long black skirt. I wear in the house all the time. I got 3 long black skirts. 2 of them I ain't worn in a while. I don't know. I be wearing the same thing. Seem like the church. I gotta find me a different outfit. I'm gonna wear something Sunday. The church I ain't never wore. I'm gonna try to find something I ain't never wore. Huh? Wait, I don't miss something. Mo. Wait a minute. Where she at? Oh, right there. There she go. Okay. I'm still over here laughing. I know, man. It's crazy. We are here talking about relationships, Mo girl. Being in relationships and all kind of stuff. Would you get married if if you done been married before? Would you get married again after you done lost the spouse? And I ain't never been married, and I'm 58, and we just talking about all kind of stuff. How men out here, they want their cake and can eat it too. They can have a beautiful woman and still gonna go out here and cheat. How they meeting now. We ain't talking about nobody that already been married a long time. Y'all already been in a relationship. Y'all been married. We ain't talking about that. Y'all good. But like now, say like if Aston wanted to go out and date now, or if I wanted to go out and date now, would I get married? No, I don't think so. And I don't even want to date. I'm 58. And that's not old. It's just that what's your choice? You don't want nobody else's property. You're not gonna take care of no man. And if you don't pray and ask God, you got to pray and ask God. That's just straight off the gate. That's straight off the gate. You got to pray and ask God. Because the relationships I see now, and I mean, I can't believe these men be cheap. They got a beautiful woman, they working, got a beautiful home, and these men go out here and still cheat. Got everything. What is that in the nature? But it's all in the Old Testament. You see how them men was back then. Them was some whores back in the day. And I'm talking in the Old Testament too. It was ridiculous how they slept around. It didn't make no sense. And some of them had more than one wife, didn't it? Ugh. So is it in the gene? It might just be in the gene. I don't know about that. Because it's something how men go out here and still cheat. Got a good woman at the crib. Dating too. You got a good girlfriend, you got a good boyfriend, but the other one want to go out and cheat. You got somebody that ain't out in the street, ain't in the club, and they stay at home doing what they supposed to do, go to work, cater you, do what they supposed to do, and everything, and happy, and then you got to go out here and cheat and mess things up. Oh, it's done. If you ask, if it's done in the dark, it's gonna come to the light. All you gotta do is ask God to show you what they're doing, and you are gonna see. I wouldn't trust long if they give you a sign and you get that intuition right there. Trust me, it's happening. Oh, I'm gonna be a little late. Okay, that's one time a year. In my book, you ain't gonna keep calling me talking about I'll be there after a while. I'm late. Do y'all know how quick it is to get a quickie? You know how that's why it's called a quickie. I don't trust men. I don't trust them. I ain't got no. I'm going to the gym. Okay. I'm going out to eat. I watch too many cheaters. I do be watching cheaters too. And it be so funny. They be walking up on them, catching them in the act. Some of them things be real. They be real. I seen about two of them today. Two or three of them today on Facebook. I need to stay off of that stuff, but I'm telling you, trust me, I get my word in. I get my Bible in. But I'm human and I like looking at stuff like that. Side chick, all that old stuff. Man, You gotta know them signs, honey. You better know them signs. Yeah, it is so messy. I don't, I like looking at the little news stuff. But far as getting in there, having conversations with people, I try to stay out of that. I like a post or something and keep on moving. I post everybody over there that I see on YouTube, to share them out and stuff like that. And that's it. As far as getting in deep conversations and checking up on everything over there, no, 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 no. If I see somebody, that I know and they say, hey, I say, hey back, and that's it. We drop it right there. No, how you doing? Where you been? Where you live at now? And all that. No, they want me to to be monetized over there, but I'm scared to type in my information. They got settings just like YouTube got, and you can be monetized over there too and get money as well, and give them your route number and all that kind of stuff, and become a face and get paid over on Facebook. But I don't want to do that, and I ain't. I looked at the thing and they want all your little information. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to be monetized over there. I'm sticking to my little YouTube. That's it. I don't want to go monetize on TikTok, none of that. I got a TikTok account. It ain't, you can go over there and look. It might be some pictures I put on there a while ago. I don't answer nobody. I probably got about 1,000 messages I ain't answered. And I don't think I got, yeah, I got Instagram too. Cause that come with Facebook, I think. Once you get Facebook, Instagram come automatic. Catfished. I ain't never seen that one. Oh, a man has a wandering eye. Before y'all meet the wheel, do the same. Before you meet the wheel, do the same ones together. Don't I know that's right. They don't change. Mm. Life with Paulette, she laugh. Cheaters, yeah, boy, that thing be good. Some of them corny, and I skip them. I skip them all the time. If one don't catch my eye, if it don't look real and it's corny, I just skip it. That's one thing I like about having my laptop is that I can pick and choose what I want. All I got to do is speak in that mic. I believe I don't watch every book in the Bible I can find, as far as the movies. I don't watch. I try to keep it in. I try to keep it clean most of the time. 85-90% of the time, I keep it clean. But when I see a good scrap or cheaters or a good brawl, boy, I'm looking at that. Boy, when they get the fighting on them, pop, 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 I be looking, boy. Woo! And I like watching storms, seeing where all the storms be. I don't be over there doing nothing too bad, but cheaters. Oh yeah, I like to see them get into them scraps. Jerry Springer, it got boring and corny. They was fake fighting. I don't like to watch the fake kind. I don't like wrestling. I like them real fights where they break out and go at it for real drama. Yeah. My husband, I feel that if you cheat on your spouse, it's like cheating on your children. Yeah. No, I don't. I wouldn't want to get the kids involved. Period. Yeah, but I mean, that's true to a certain extent. That's if you're gonna split up because then you got to share the kids. Yeah, that's because if you cheat on me and I found out, that's it. We splitting up. And it ain't no working that out. Ain't no working that out. Cause ain't no way. Look, that's like y'all my husband, and I'm laying right here, and you done been out cheating. Ain't no way in the world I can let you lay right here on the side of me, and I know you done cheated, and we done discussed it, and you over there sleeping, and I'm sitting up here thinking about you cheating. I'm sitting up here looking at you like this while you sleep. No, you'd be a fool to fall asleep around me. No, honey. If you cheat on me, that's it. That's it. You know better. You got one time to cheat on me. One time. Man, no, it's over. No. Ain't that much apology in the world. I forgive you. And now get your stuff. I almost said y'all almost made me cuss. No. You got one time to cheat on me. And you out. That's it. I don't play that. No. That's foul. That hurt too bad. When you find out somebody cheating, don't you know, if you think you know you love somebody and you done did everything in your power to make this person happy, and you find out they done cheated on you, girl, what's that song was out? Murder was the case that they gave me. No. That's why I'm by myself. No. It was a song called, what was that by? Murder was the case that they, was it Snoop Dogg or Tupac? One of Murder was the case that they gave me. Murder. No. If you done cheated on me and I find out, get your stuff. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't even going to be home while you get your stuff. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. I don't know where you going, but you is not coming in here. One of us got to go. We ain't going to be in the same house. Don't touch me. I don't want to discuss it. The end. DN. No, that's it. I ain't gonna hurt him because I'm gonna separate myself from the whole. When I say I'm done, I'm done. You got one time to do that. One time. Ain't no such thing as forgiving. And then you take him back like a dummy, he gonna be laughing. Cause guess what he gonna say? Boy, she is so stupid. I'm waiting about a week later and I'm going right back over there. You be a fool. Ain't no such thing as I'm sorry. He ain't gonna never do it again. He gonna be like, whew, I got away with that. I gotta be careful next time. Oh yeah, he going right back. You got one time for this, sister. And it's a wrap. Snoop. Yeah, okay, yeah. Murder was the case that they gave me. And that's a song, YouTube. We ain't gonna hurt nobody. But I'm for real. No. Well, he talking about what if he come back? No. Child, no. You better. I'm calling the police. I ain't even opening the door. Once a cheater, always a cheater, honey. But I ain't gonna say that either. I ain't gonna say once a cheater, always a cheater. But there ain't nowhere in the world I would want to be in a relationship where I had to lay around and think about that. Everything after that would seem fake. Can you imagine coming in from work after he done cheated on you, kissing you on the cheek? Hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, Lord have mercy. I be like, oh, fuck up. You know what I'm saying? No. After they cheat, it's gone, man. All the love, you ain't gonna trust nothing no more. You ain't can't even look at him the same way no more. You know that ain't gonna work. Y'all know that ain't gonna work. If somebody cheat on you, male or ladies or gentlemen in the line, somebody cheat on you, they gonna do it again, bro. They gonna do it again, girl. You especially if you take them back. You got to break that thing all the way off. Now I have seen what's the movie they had out with it? I think the boy cheated, but the girl found out. It was one of them Tyler Perry movies. I ain't sure. But I mean, that boy was sick, boy. And I think Vivica Fox was in the movie. I think she was the girl that he cheated on. But but he went shell. She quit him, broke up with him, and everything. I can't think of that what movie it was, but yeah, that was a good one. I can't think of it. It was a good one. It was good. I mean, he suffered over there. The boys tried to get him out the house. He wouldn't come out the house, and I mean, she made him suffer. She made him, boy. I can't. Two can play at that game. That was it. That might have been it. I think that was it. That was good. That was a good one right there. That poor boy, he was suffering. And I think she finally took him back. I think she did at the end. But yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Ain't no way I could be in the same house with nobody done cheated on me. Anything you say to me would just hurt me. You could never say you love me because I ain't gonna believe it. I mean, I wouldn't even want to lay with you because while you laying on me, I'm gonna be thinking about the woman you was laying on. It just wouldn't be through. That's why the Lord don't want you to do it. That's why you can't commit adultery. That's why you can't go out here and be doing stuff like that when you marry, because God know how it's gonna make you feel and what are the consequences of it. And there's no way. After you cheated on me, I could never go back. When you did it when you was young, because we was young and dumb and didn't know no better and stuff like that. Yeah, we was young and dumb. Everybody done probably been in a relationship and went back, of course. But now, no, not never. You got one time. You can't even look, child. Back in the day, you couldn't even look at nobody without getting slapped. He's the one with the commitment. I can't another than hate, huh? I can another the next day. Ha ha. Beyonce. I ain't get that. What if he had another girl reach out to you and she looked you up on Google? Huh? What if he had another girl reach out to you and she look you up on Google? What's she looking up? What's she looking up for? What's she looking for? Ain't had nothing to down to me. And then he says, ain't have nothing to doubting me. I would be like, what was she looking me up for? Well, why would you have somebody else looking me up? That's crazy. That don't sound good. Your info, she want to find you. Oh, the other one. Oh no. Oh yeah, you know what'll happen now. You know, go ahead looking for something and find it. I'm gonna just say it like that. You had that happen? Oh my goodness. No. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Child. These people out here is crazy. They crazy. You think I get in that mess? That's why you bet not, ladies nor gentlemen, date nobody unless you do a whole full background check. I mean, you got to figure out, no, make sure you know where they work. Make sure you know where they live. Make sure you know somebody know them people. Make sure you don't know what you getting yourself into, child. What if you mess with a man, he got a woman and she turned out to be crazy? Come looking for you, like you said, looking you up and stuff. No, ain't no way. I wouldn't be too quick to jump in nothing. Trust me, I'm searching. And some people gonna say it ain't worth all that. Oh, yes, it is. Unless you want to have a life full of drama and hell, yes, it is worth it. True, a criminal background check. Some places you might can get them done free, and the most I've heard of $45. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I want to know their whole life story. I want to know everything, and I don't need your social, but I need everything else. I'm gonna check you out. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. And if you can't take the time out to do that kind of thing, to find out about a person before you befriend them, then it ain't worth it. Hey, Miss D, it ain't worth it, y'all. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Shoot, man. If you ain't already got your husband, you better surely investigate anyone you think you about to get married to. That's crazy. No way, Jose, y'all. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. Found your address. Her name, though. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare, y'all, mama. She laughing. Hey, Miss C. No, I wouldn't dare get into no relationship now. That's too much going on. Somebody gonna come knocking on your door. How about y'all? We can't talk about it, but I'm gonna say this much, honey. I don't see no woman call her man with another man. Stuff like that. We ain't gonna talk about it, but yeah, I seen that on some shows. Ain't no way. It's too much out going on out here. It's too much going on to be getting in a relationship because you don't know what nobody doing. And it ain't worth investigating. You got to go through Jesus. You understand? You got to go through him, Lord. I think I want to be in a relationship. I need a companion, Lord. I know I got you, but I want a companion. If you talk to God like that and you pray about it, and then that's it. Yeah, we know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I say, you got to be careful out here, ladies. The ones that's already married, you better thank God y'all already married and pray that everybody remains faithful and stay strong and keep God first. Yeah, you got to have a feeling. Yeah. But that's the only thing. You just got to be careful out here. I'm good. The answer is just straight no for me. And now I ain't got that to worry about. Hallelujah. No. No. Especially somebody from your past. Oh, no. Especially from my past and my situation from my past. I wouldn't take not name one back from my past. Nobody. Especially the last one. Because that's crazy. Why would I even think about taking you back? And I was homeless. Well, I ain't gonna say homeless, but I had my own place in 2 years. And then as soon as I get a place, you gonna try to call me. Bro, Go somewhere. I ain't even answer my phone. And they text last night. Now they didn't even answer it. I ain't even answer it. Asked me a stupid question. And it wasn't nothing. It was about some food or something. A stupid question. I ain't even answered. Text me. Mother, they talking about they got me something for Mother's Day. They've been trying to give it to me since Mother's Day, and now they said they got me a birthday present, and they want to bring it to me. You get my address. Everybody probably know my address, but they know not to come over here because they ain't no telling them. You know how I be out walking and stuff. You don't know how people can try to get your information, but child, they don't want to come over here. Miss K as well. I'm covered by Jesus, but I'm well covered elsewhere too. Okay. And when I say that, y'all know what it is. I don't play. I'm gonna protect myself. She say, oh wow. Okay. Just cash at me. Who? Who? Somebody cashed at? Oh, you said, hey, uh-uh. Oh, you want that? Somebody, yeah, that would have been good. They could have been cash apping me money. I would have been got my place. Shoot. I'm good. God had me the whole way. I ain't need nobody. God showed me. I'm just sitting up here talking and shooting the breeze, a gift to gab. You know what I'm saying? But when it all boils down to it, I knew God had me the whole way and the whole time. And I was not sad over there at the Y. I wasn't sad. I was actually, after the lady passed away over there, I didn't feel good after that no more. And the Lord, no, I didn't. And He got me on out of there. Because right after that lady passed over there, I I was out. I was gone. God got me out because I didn't like that at all. And it was on my floor too. And that kind of creeped me out. And I didn't feel comfortable in there no more. And people had been there so long, they started getting frustrated. People started falling out with each other and backbiting and talking and gossiping and getting into arguments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere changed dramatically. So God knew it was time for me to move. And I think I did a video on that. And I told y'all about the dream I had, that I was in the swimming pool. Remember about the dream in the swimming pool? I told y'all. I know you should remember, Rachel. I hadn't met Aston yet. About the dream when I was in the pool and all the people was over there gathering in a circle and their eyes was glowing and it was dark and they was all looking at me. Yeah, it was time for me to go. Remember that? Moshe remembered. I told y'all about that dream that I was in that water and I was over on the one side by myself and everybody was over there, eyes glowing in black in the water. I had a dream, and then it was time for me to go. And when I told this lady, this a real important person that was over there, I told her about it. I talked to her about it. That I respected. She was like a mentor, and I told her about the dream. She said, "That's God telling you it's time to go. It's time for you to go." And right after that, I got my place. Not too long after that, I got my place. Yeah, I started having, started having weird dreams and stuff. That was God way of telling me it's time for me to go. It's time for me to get out of there. And He moved me. He works in mysterious ways, and just as long as He keep working with me, I'm happy. Mold me, make me, and keep me right, Lord. I don't want nothing else. I'm content. And it was wonderful talking with y'all. We done had some good conversations tonight. Hey, TNT. We've been in here chit chatting and talking back, Jack. Ooh. I done had 3 different people come in here and that like button ain't moved yet. So I done had 3 people come in here and hit that like button. They gone now though. It's all good. I just love talking to y'all too. Well, okay, go. And Aston talking about she gonna be asleep. You should be asleep, Aston. Oh, it's 1:00. We better go to bed. I don't want better go. Oh, she's still here. Talking about they lurking in the bushes. Girl, you know they is. You know they is. And that's probably some think they know you. Think they know you. Being nose ain't gonna find out nothing. That's why I say everybody be careful though, because you can't say nothing on here that people can try to use against you in anything. Because you know the enemy always out watching. They always gonna be watching. Those are called monitoring spirits. Be careful of the monitoring spirit, and also be careful of people that you talk to that's friends with people that you know don't like you. That's like me going to somebody I know you can't stand and be talking to them, and then I come and talk to you. Don't say nothing bad about them. Don't do nothing. You just back away. You understand? You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't be friends with people that talk to your enemies. People try to use stuff against you. You can get on here and talk, but anything that somebody can use against you on here, don't do it because they will try. And I'm most exactly, especially careful of that. It's a lot in my life that I don't put on here. Because you'll never had this to use against me. I'm sorry. That's why it's best to stay on the right hand of God, honey. Be on the right hand of God. Stay in his presence at all times. And that you don't have to worry about. You can get on here and be yourself. And then you don't have to worry about nothing. Because God got you. God will fight your battles and he will take care of your enemies. We had to just call the police. You can't say shooting. You can't say shooting. You can't say the pow pow. Okay, well, we gonna pray for him. Okay, I'm just removing the comment. I just take the comment out. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. You fine. You fine. Yeah, like when you monetize, you can't say don't use pow pow words and stuff like that. They real strict about that. YouTube is. Oh, you good, baby? You good? Yeah, that's crazy. It's happening all over the world. Mm-mm. Yeah, you say you need to remember that. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Monitoring spirits, honey. Don't be friends with people that you know your enemy. Talking to people because they bringing the bone and carrying the bone. That's the one. That's the snake. The one in the middle. The one in the middle is worse than your enemy. Hear what I say? The one in the middle. The one in the middle is worse than your enemy. Okay. Snakes. Mm-mm. Don't do it. Monitoring. Look it up. Read on it. Oh, them the ones sit in the background, don't want to hit the like button, too scared to type. Plead the blood of Jesus over your life. The monkey in the middle. Yeah. Carrier pigeons. Yeah. Y'all, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come on out the bushes. I cannot, girl. I that's was so much fun. I enjoyed every bit of it. Y'all is a hot mess. Yes, we are. But we be telling the truth though. But it's wonderful to know that y'all always have somebody to talk to. When I have my lives and it's like this, just random. That's just for us to talk and vent. That's for us to get it off our chest. That's for us to ask questions. That's for us. That's for us. Okay. Well, we'll pray for all of them. Pray they be all right. She said, I'm too honest for YouTube. Yeah, I am too. A little bit. It's a lot I could be saying on here, but you heard what the Lord just said. He warned us. That scripture came right on time. We got to be careful. We got to, give God the praise, which we do. We just got to, we can have conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's pertaining to how we are supposed to live, how we supposed to do as God's children. Of course we can have these kind of conversations and we can help one another out in those situations and we can laugh and joke and have fun long as we keep it clean. God understand. He know. And that ain't making no excuses, and we can't be up here saying certain things and doing certain stuff, and that's on period. So And I ain't got no problem with it. I still had fun. What about you? This that good fun. This like mingling. We mingling right here. But I'm serious about that relationship stuff. Ain't no way, not me. That's a wrap for me. Unless I ask God and I get a position in my life that I might say it. But right now I don't see it. Ain't nothing to think about. Well, I will see you all tomorrow, and I am just stopping by to say, okay, because we get ready to go to bed. It's 1:18. We get ready to go try to go to sleep. Since the laptop back working, it took a break on me. I don't know what it did. And I'm gonna put my angelical sleep music back on. I'm gonna tell you what y'all do if you can. Play you some angelical healing music or some Jesus type stuff and just say your prayers and watch how good you sleep, but you got to have it real low. Real low. I'm going to find mine now. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful. And I'll see y'all later on today, God's willing. God's willing. Okay. Love you and later. Nighty night, sweetie boo. See y'all tomorrow, TNT. Everybody here. Everybody, boo. Go to bed. Hang up the phone. You hang up first. Hang up, y'all. Hang up. Hang up. You remember we used to do that when we was teenagers. Be on the phone talking. Hang up. You hang up. You hang up first. We're gonna go at the same time. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh.